final trailer to The Rise of Skywalker has been out for about a week now. I finally coming around to give my thoughts on the trailer, what I liked, what I didn't like. So let's get right into it. This is probably the last trailer we're ever going to get, the Skywalker saga. So this is pretty sad to think about. I just want to say right off the bat that J.J. Abrams is a master when it comes to marketing. Do you remember those teasers for The Force Awakens? Those were like the best trailers I've ever seen. He pulls on the nostalgia strings. He shows great visuals. He just gets you excited about whatever movie he's making. Even the Star Trek teasers were awesome too. And I've never even watched Star Trek in my life, but I was excited about those movies too. The first shot I loved is Kylo Ren like walking towards Rey. He's like, I do. And then it cuts right to all those TIE fighters going to some iceberg or whatever, and that shot just looked amazing too. Then you see like a shot of just a fuck-tilling ships flying towards something. Probably gonna set up like the last battle of the whole saga. It's probably gonna be huge and epic. And my thing is, I hope this battle has reason. What I mean by that is, like in Avengers Endgame, the final battle had total reason. It made sense why it happened, and it was epic and awesome. Same with things with like Lord of the Rings and things like that. One example I have, like a final battle that really has no reason, is like Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. That last battle was epic, don't get me wrong, but it just felt forced, like there was no reason for it to happen. It was still cool. I just hope with The Rise of Skywalker, there's going to be a final last battle. I just hope it's something that fits in with the narrative. I hope it's not just forced because it's the last chapter. We have to have this last epic battle. But we'll see. It's J.J. Abrams, so I trust it's probably going to make sense. Then we see C-3PO saying goodbye. And I just think it's funny when he says, taking one last look at my friends. And I just feel like the new characters, he doesn't really know any of them. Yes, there's a time jump from Last Jedi to this. And he's hung out with Poe and whatever. So there's probably been like time where he's met these characters a lot more. And maybe in the movie they develop that relationship even better. But just like compared to the original trilogy, I just feel like he barely knows these people. Probably been a lot more emotional and more powerful if it was to like Luke, Leia, and Han. But obviously that can't happen. And what they were doing to him, I don't think he's going to die. I read somewhere like a droid technically gets killed if they wipe his memory or give him new memories. So I think what they're doing is they're restoring his memories from like the prequels, if I had to guess, because I think they got wiped out from episodes 3 and 4. I could be wrong, but that's just what I kind of took from that. And then like the last act of the trailer, I mean, even if you hate this new sequel trilogy and what they've done so far, I mean, with my opinion, I love The Force Awakens still. I don't really like The Last Jedi at all. I think it's an okay movie, just a really bad Star Wars movie. With the theme blasting and all those visuals, like you can't just like weld up a little bit, just get excited, just and be kind of sad that it's just over still. I mean, it's, like I said, say what you will about the sequel trilogy, it's all coming to an end now, and that is pretty sad. And that last act of the trailer just pulled on every heartstring, nostalgia bomb. It just was so Star Wars. It just felt like Star Wars in that last act of the trailer, which is going to get people excited for this movie like me. You get to see Rey and Kylo facing off in like the ruins of the throne room from Return of the Jedi. I mean, they're just subtle things that are getting me excited for this movie. What I'm worried about this movie is I feel like when they started making this sequel trilogy, they kind of had a plan. I think what they were trying to do at first was introduce new characters, have the old characters there, but kind of pass the torch to these new characters. And since The Last Jedi was kind of a failure, not in the box office, just like narratively, I feel like they're kind of trying to make this episode 9 kind of like the wrap up, the epic conclusion to the Skywalker saga, which maybe it will feel like that. I just feel like if they're going to go down this route, these last 3 movies should have included the original characters a little bit more, have them kind of revolve around them, and also have these new characters, because I don't have as much an emotional pull to like Rey, Finn, or Poe Dameron than I do to like Han, Luke, and Leia. I just don't. But who knows, the movie might go down some different route and it's just all going to make sense. I just doubt this movie will justify the things I didn't like in The Last Jedi. Like there's like a 90% chance that's not going to happen. I'm going to get my hopes up. I know I'm an idiot for this. I just am. The nostalgia, J.J. Abrams, everything. Like I just think this is actually going to be really good. I think it's going to be the best out of the 3 of the sequel trilogy. I think it's going to be better than The Force Awakens. I for sure think it's going to be better than The Last Jedi. The reason I think it's going to be better than The Force Awakens, I feel like J.J. Abrams has full power to do something different now. I love The Force Awakens, but let's be honest, it was like kind of a rehash of A New Hope. He kind of couldn't go crazy in a specific route. Yes, they killed Han, and Kylo Ren was a very complex character, but That's just me. We'll see. I hope this movie really feels like an epic finale to the whole Skywalker saga, kind of like Endgame to the Infinity Saga. I hope it feels like that. I thought the trailer was good. It got me excited. Maybe I'm a fool for that, but who cares? I'm excited for Star Wars. One of these days, I'm going to review every Star Wars movie once I get this whole thing down. I trust J.J. Abrams. He hasn't let me down yet, so we'll see. So, the Rise of Skywalker trailer. You've probably seen it already, so let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and click here to see more of Davey Dave's Takes.